What up guys? Thanks for watching my tutorial. So in this first tutorial, we'll be talking about some terms that we would need to know so that we will basically understand each other in our upcoming tutorials. So first, the word database. What does this mean? So it says here that it is an organized collection of logically related data. So for example, if you have a database of anime, you will not be storing data about movies or some telenovelas. Also, the data that you will be storing should be related to each other so that there will be sense out of that data. The word data, what does it mean? It means raw facts concerning objects and events that could be recorded and stored in a computer media. So take note here that our data should be stored on a computer media. Mm. Information. So it's very important to distinguish between information and data in our case. So information is the data that have been processed in such a way that as to increase the knowledge of the person who uses the data. So data, just facts, information are the processed data, which is very much easier to comprehend than the data. Metadata says here that it describes the properties or characteristic of end user data and the context of those data. For example, you have data of the name of the or title of an anime. So the metadata of that data would be some sort of a string or um, the length of that data, for example. So those stuff are metadata. Database application. So it's an application program that is used to perform a series of database activities such as create, read, update, and delete on behalf of the database user. So database application are those usual applications that we use that makes use of a database. For example, Facebook is a database application. Um, in this tutorial series, we hope to create our own database application actually. So if you follow the series, so look forward on creating your own database application. Next, relational database. So relational database is a type of database that presents data as a collection of tables. So this is the type of database that we will be using in this series of tutorials. So we will be making use of tables to store our data, and yeah, the database management system or the DBMS. So it's a software system that is used to create, maintain, and provide controlled access to our database. So in our case, we will be using MySQL as our database management system. Finally, the end user. So these are users who add, delete, and modify data from the database and who request and receive information from it. So basically, end users are those users who use the database application. Thank you, and that's all for this tutorial. See you in our next tutorial. Bye bye.